patients who kind of they pick up cancer um, in their childhood years or even during their teenage years. These are a set of people who subsequently have a lot of problem getting into the job market. A lot of them have faced a lot of challenges due to their disease, and as well as because of their disease, they are often stigmatized. They are discriminated against. They find it very difficult to hold on jobs. Now, and because of this, there's a lot of financial kind of impact to them. And more importantly, this financial impact, we feel is very crucial because subsequently they will suffer from not having enough finances, but also having to deal with the rest of their adult lives, where they may pick up other diseases. They have to go through the kind of side effects or long-term effects or late effects of their previous cancer diagnosis. Now, what we also know is that financial, the kind of burden is very crippling, and it all acts in a synergistic manner. They lose their jobs, or they're unable to get jobs, they're unable to get treatment, they're unable to get proper follow-up. And because of this, all of this will hit them again with the disease. So this is one set of people within our community that we really want to do something about. Now, the next set of people is actually family members of patients who have had cancer. And sometimes you get an older person who has had cancer, and very often you find that their family members often have to lose their jobs, okay, or unable to pursue their own careers because they need to take care and act as caregivers for their, say, parents, or even spouses or siblings. And this is still something which is very strong and common within the kind of Asian communities that we all live in. But as a result, okay, because they are caring for this loved one for sometimes months, sometimes even years, they have a big problem of coming back onto the job market. They will never have jobs. They would have lost, say, seniority. And very often, again, this is something they are being discriminated against. So one of the big areas in which we have been grappling for many, many years is actually how to get our members of our community, of the cancer community, back into the working space. So when we've had this opportunity through iPortal, DHS, ASEANA, and our good colleagues, and really I have to thank Dr. Sri for coming up with this wonderful idea to kind of bridge us all together, we now have this opportunity, this availability of a program in which, without any sort of bias, we can take and provide opportunities for either young people who have lived through cancer, okay, as well as family members of cancer patients. For this set of people, there is now an opportunity to get trained, and more importantly, other than completing this critical training, which is practically on the job, they are also being subsequently placed into lifelong careers. So, what is this? I cannot, on behalf of the cancer community, thank all three of you gentlemen here today, Dr. Sri, Dr. Roshdi, Mr. Eric. Really, a lot of from the depth of our hearts, on behalf of the cancer communities that we work in. We'd like to thank you for giving us this opportunity, and to all our fellow colleagues out there in the cancer space, I really would ask you to grab with both hands this golden opportunity. And more importantly, this is not something which is in KL alone. It's spread out all throughout the country. They're very happy to pick up and give this opportunity for training and subsequent job placement for anyone across Malaysia, and to give them a proper, not only training, but subsequently job placements for you to be able to pursue very sustainable, long-term, rewarding careers. So for that, ladies and gentlemen, we're very thankful, we're very happy, and we're very excited about this new collaborative opportunity. And also something very special in November. November is the month for caregivers, for cancer caregivers. And it's really very opportune then that this program, one of the kind of interesting things that Dr. Sri and I think Dr. Roshdi kind of conceived was to also make sure that this is applicable for family members of patients. So family members who have caregiven for cancer patients who have subsequently not been able to pursue your own careers, you've put your careers on hold to care for a loved one. This is now an opportunity being afforded to you so that you can get into a career and continue on and go back into overcoming that financial difficulties that you've had in combating this disease. So with that, I would really like to thank everyone very much and very excited. And we're hoping a lot of people will take advantage of this opportunity which is being given. And let's all get on together and expand the space and do much more than we can for all our cancer colleagues and people within the cancer community, be it in Malaysia or across Asia. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Doctor. Thank you for the speech. For us, we are very glad about this. I mean, I can share with you that in 2016, I had come out with a program, and we call it the Second Chance Program. This Second Chance Program is basically we looked at people who were convicted for minor offense, like they got involved in drugs. Now, sometimes youths get into drugs because they want to try, and then they can't stop it. So how to help them to get into employment? Sometimes people steal. A reason why they steal is because they are under poverty. So the program was successful to a certain level, but we didn't get much support. Yes, on cancer, this is something that I think the industry today, if you look at it, they are looking for manpower. They are crying. I think we have to change the approach on how we want to bring in new talent into the hospitality industry, how we want to help them, how we want to help people out there. So this is something that we need to look at, and we would also be very interested that if we could do a webinar in January or February on occupational cancer to educate and to train people in the tourism industry. Because I mean, the industry that we come in, I know if you take about 20 employees, one of them will be having cancer in the industry. This is something that, but they don't know where to go, what to do. And so this is something that we have to educate, we have to look at and move forward. So thank you very much. And we also like to thank Silver Malar, who was behind this very strongly, who supported this event until today. And I would like to call upon Dr. Roshdi from New York to give a few words. Dr. Roshdi, over to you.
Okay, thank you, and a very good morning to dear colleagues and friends in Malaysia. I wish I was there in warmer weather compared to the cold weather in New York, but it's a pleasure to be here with you all. Dr. Murali, thank you very much for the great work that you've done over the years. Your work is inspirational. Your work is truly profound. And people like me who've gotten to know you in this short period of time are in awe of the wonderful things that you're doing and how you've taken a collaborative approach because you're looking into the best interests of these people who want hope. You're giving them hope, and very, very much appreciated. And we want to be part of that vision. So iPortal is truly honored to be here with you because we are aligned to basically providing opportunities. At the end of the day, many people have ideas, many people have wonderful things, but how do we help them translate those ideas into opportunities? And opportunities means a platform, and a platform means a place where people can be seen, people can communicate, people can collaborate, people can contribute. Extremely important. The New World Order is about a platform economy. So if you look at the Amazons and the Alibabas and the Google and the Facebook, these are platform economy undertakings. And what we've done at iPortal is basically taken a similar approach. A platform has three stakeholders: the platform itself, the community, and then the assets. So the community are all the people here that want to help. And to me, the assets are the people who've been stricken with cancer. We see them as positive people, as resilient people, as people who inspire other people, because one cannot imagine what they're going through, yet they continue to smile. They continue to live life as meaningful as possible. That's inspirational. So we want to help, we want to contribute, and we want to share their stories. It's one thing to basically have such people on the platform, and then whatever training that they undergo, and then the ensuing placement that takes place, and that's wonderful. But everyone has a story. And the wonderful thing about the world today is people connect to the stories. We want to be the platform or the people who have had stricken by cancer, and the family units that have been affected by cancer. The world needs to hear their stories, because I think the world is good and kind, generally speaking. It's just at times they're drawn by the bad news and the negativity. What you're doing is the positive. It offsets the negative. And what we want to do is cascade the positive, Dr. Morale. So in the short period of time, thank you for allowing me to share this platform with you. iPortal is at your disposal, Dr. Morale. We want to help. We want to contribute. We want to cascade all the people who've been impacted by cancer, because they deserve a second chance and a third chance and an equal chance. And if we can help raise their profile of their stories, then I think we've done a meaningful contribution and given them hope, which is all that they want. Hope for something better, where they can basically apply what they've learned, the hard work, the resiliency. So thank you, Dr. Morale. Dr. Sri, thank you for setting this up. Eric, thank you for your continued great work. I thank you, and I'm truly honored to be part of this collaborative efforts. Thank you, and a very good day to you all from New York to Malaysia.
Thank you, Dr. Roshdi, for the very inspiring speech. Now we will move on to our video to see the launch video of Thank you, Haley, for the launch video. I mean, I thought Star Wars was coming. You know, I was a bit afraid sitting in Malaysia in Klang. I thought some Star Wars thing, but it's very nice, very interesting. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to call upon a very good friend of mine, Eric. Let me share with you, Eric and DHS, we were basically competitors who decided to work together in 2019. And when we met in March 2019, and we had lunch together, and that's where we decided that we come out with this Malaysian Industrial Attachment Training Program. In the beginning stage, this program was known as a Career Work Skill Program. And we started the program, and in the first year, we had about 150 students up to 2020. As the pandemic came by, Eric and myself, we re-looked into the program. We changed the name of the program to Malaysian Industrial Attachment Program. And we kept on going. We had more industries coming in to sponsor students. But we could not move, we could not achieve our numbers. So until today, we have already come up to about 500 students who have undergone this program successfully. Basically, the students in this program, they are from B40 family. And June this year, we renamed back the program to Malaysian Industrial Attachment Training Program. And we have now moved on a very extensive approach of promoting this program. And we have launched this program in Perak, known as Perak Industrial Attachment Training Program. On Wednesday, we are doing it in Perlis, and then we are going to Pahang, eventually to all the states in Malaysia. So I will now hand over the floor to Eric, who will explain about the program. You could see success stories of students who have undergone this program. And Eric, over to you.
Thank you, Dr. Sri, and good morning, everyone, especially to Dr. Murali and Dr. Rusdi, who are in New York. Thank you for your time in coming over to at this very hour. I think in New York is midnight, right? So I would like to thanks everyone, and especially the participant, to be able to witness this wonderful moment where iPortal and our Cancer Society signed a very important MOU today. That like Mr. Dr. Rusli just mentioned, that we are in the mission of hope. So poverty is a cancer of the nation. No, so when a person or a nation is in poverty, the only way is going down only to spiral down. So in 2016, when I started ASEANA, and I also knows that Dr. Sri is in DHS, we have been very fierce competitors, but at the same time we respect each other because we know that our mission is the same. No, we are here to help the poor, and we are here to help the less fortunate community. So we have decided that rather than competing with each other, we sit down with one lunch, and then immediately we decided to collaborate. So collaboration is better than competition. We can pool together our resources and to help the especially the less fortunate, the poverty, the B40 community in Malaysia. And I would like to share our program on how we help the community with this program. So our program's name is Malaysian Industrial Attachment Training Program. And okay, wait, hold on. Give me 1 minute. Share sound, okay. So in 2016 up to 2020, we have been sponsored, we sponsored 400 youth from this B40. And our one-year program include sponsored training, sponsored accommodation, food and air ticket if they are from Sabah and Sarawak. We sponsored their training allowances and a job guarantee after the program. So we started with 5 students in 2016, and the numbers grows to 400 before the pandemic. And our strategic partner is, of course, iPortal, Malaysian Tourism Council, National Cancer Society, and UPM, Asia E University, Dr. Sri, myself, and Christopher Choi. These are all major players, and many of the industrial player is also our major sponsor. So our mission is...
Our mission statement: to eradicate poverty by empowering our youth with education, training, and skills to earn a good income, providing them job opportunities with career advancement, equipping them to be effective leaders, managers, and entrepreneurs with significant influence in the marketplace.
So as you can see, our ultimate goal is to make them leaders in the industry, in a hospitality industry. So they become a manager or an entrepreneur, and they must have a significant influence in the marketplace, because we know by feeding them fish is not enough. By teaching them how to fish is also not enough. We must make them leaders in the industry so that they can themselves help their own community. Okay. And this is our program in all languages. Is all welcome by Malaysian. And our program can also launch them into Singapore or cruise. Okay, we also have media reporting about our program from Utusan Malaysia, Nanyang, and Santai Travel, and also TV1.
Beasiswa berjumlah RM1 juta ditawarkan kepada golongan belia yang ingin melanjutkan pelajaran dalam bidang pelancongan dan perhotelan. Mereka yang berminat boleh menghantar permohonan bagi mengikuti dua program berbentuk latihan yang ditawarkan. Dua program iaitu Malaysian Industrial Attachment dan Pathway to Global Hospitality bakal memberi peluang kerjaya lebih luas kepada pesertanya. Program itu berkeupayaan untuk melahirkan lebih ramai pakar dalam kalangan belia sekaligus mampu memperkasa industri pelancongan pada masa akan datang.
To our belia, to our youth, to our local communities who wants to pursue their career in tourism and hospitality. I think this is the time for youth who have received their SPM result recently and applied as soon as possible through these programs.
Inisiatif itu merupakan kerjasama antara DHS Hospitality dan Majlis Pelancongan Malaysia MTC. Beasiswa.
So what is our benefit of program is that if they are B40, the cost fee is zero. Okay, they just need to pay a 500 ringgit of registration fees, and we no need a SPM result, and we don't have the education loan, and it's a daily intake. So this is how great is this program. Now we have daily intake, and if they are from Sabah and Sarawak, the flight ticket is free, and airport pickup is free, and accommodation is free, food duty meal is free, and training material and tools is free. They will be receiving a monthly training allowances as their pocket money, and they will be getting a local university certificate. A job is guaranteed, 100% guarantee, and career opportunity even to Singapore and cruise ship, and a free lifetime career advancement referral from us. And this is a free air ticket if they are from East Malaysia. This is one of the sample of the certificate, and this certificate they can launch them up all the way up to the branch manager of the restaurant, or even or if they're in kitchen, is a kitchen head chef or outlet head chef. Okay, our program can be explained in this one very small diagram, whereby the internship and the classroom coaching is happening at the same time, and they will be receiving a monthly allowances and a credential from a local university, and after the 1 year program, they will be automatically absorbed into the job market. Okay, so the service sector is the biggest employer in Malaysia, as you can see from the Prime Minister Department, the Department of Statistics Malaysia. In 2021, first quarter 1, January, February, March, we have generated 428 billions of business, and we feed about 10% of Malaysians population. So in these 3 months, we have been paying, this industry have been paying 15 billions of salary to our Malaysian. So the food and beverage industry is our fast track to the training and employability. So 100% of our students are employed. None of them are unemployed. And we have students' testimony. You can Google about our students. They are giving a lot of testimony. And parents have also give testimony to us, parents' testimony. So industry also, they say that our students have been promoted to team leaders, and then they promoted to team leaders. Okay, social workers like orphanage home, they send many of the students to us. Okay, and this is one of the testimony.
Hello, my name is Yogesh and I'm from Kajang. I have a single mother with 3 sisters. I completed my SPM, but unfortunately I have no money to further my studies. And my auntie brought me at Asiana Hospitality Academy. In Asiana, we have opportunity to further my study in professional diploma in hospitality. In here, we don't pay fees. Here, we get free food and accommodation provided. Here, we get a practical training with allowance. And so far, I'm happy with Asiana. They give good training, and thank you. I hope can do well.
Hi everyone, my name is Kevin. I have been working for past 1.5 years now. I'm working at Paradise Dynasty as an assistant leader. I've now learned how to make various types of dim sum, ramen, dessert like mango pudding and pumpkin pastry by doing a professional diploma in hospitality management. I believe to be a celebrity chef in the near future. Thank you.
So this is how our children came from. This is where they came from. They are from very difficult, very poor family. They don't have even a proper road for them.
Yeah.
And this is their journey to DHS Asiana. We sponsor all their journey to Kuala Lumpur for the study. And this boy is actually a very good barista. See, without this program, we are unable to explore their talent. See? Okay, so our course outline is introduction to hospital industry, front of the house, back of the house, customer service, and hospitality professionalism. All right. So thank you very much for your patience to listen to how our program works. So I hand over to Dr. Sri.
Thank you, Eric. Thank you for the wonderful presentation. And thanks again. It is some of the videos when we hear it is very touching, and we hope that we could help more. And thank you again. So, ladies and gentlemen, we have come to an end of our event today. Is there any question and answers? We are ready to answer it. So it's open to the floor.
Okay, Dr. Sri, I have one question. Maybe I think either to yourself or Mr. Eric. Says, how do we register for the program? Is there going to be a link? Is there going to be a email? Is there a website? Maybe you can give some details on that.
Okay, what we will do is, Dr. Murali, Eric and myself will drop by your office one of these days, and then who's the coordinating person on your side, but all information will go directly to Eric. So he's the one that will once you collect the names, I mean, we will do the form in Google form. Eric has the form, he has the form. It is how now to link it with your side and get the kids in.
Okay, so thank you very much, Doctor. Ladies and gentlemen, for those of you all who are watching this, subsequently you will be watching this. Don't worry about it. Very shortly, we'll put up a Google form. Now, if you have any difficulties in accessing the Google form and all that, we'll also have a contact person in NCSM. Please feel free to just reach across and call them. We'll call you back and get you, help you to register onto the Google form if and when needed.
Thank you. Thank you. Dr. Roshdi, any questions?
More of a comment, Dr. Sri. I think the fact that you're able to place these wonderful, well-deserving students is a differentiator. You know, I've seen and I've read many institutions who promise training and then all sorts of stuff that goes with it, but they stop there, and then it's up to that particular person to find gainful employment. The fact that you and Eric have been working hard, working long, and have a track record in being able to place, and that is one of your unique selling propositions. I think that is a wonderful thing, and it goes to that hope, because these people from the National Cancer Society, they are willing to undertake all the effort to do the training and to take the courses, but they also want the next step, which is that placement. So that is absolutely remarkable. Thank you, and God bless you and Eric for doing stuff like that.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Doctor. Thank you. Thank you very much. Just to share that when the students come into the program, Eric always interviews the students before they join the program. And we interview the students with their parents. So the parents exactly know what is going to happen to their students in the next 1 year. So that there's no any miscommunication. And if we interview and we see the student is not can't fit into the program, then we don't take them in. Because the only difference in our program is we have a lot of vacancies, but we don't have enough students. The other colleges, they have a lot of students, but they have no vacancies. So this is the one that differentiates us. And we believe that with iPortal in and the National Cancer Society in, we are doing things that are different. We are bringing new talent from different sources into the industry. And I think this will basically move this program and also our Singapore program to a different level with iPortal and also National Cancer Society. Because we need to educate. We need to educate the human resource people in the industry to tell them that look at things in a different way. It is said that the human resource people in the industry, they are quite weak in this area. They just think that it's just a one-way track of trying to get talent, and this is where that they always get into a roadblock. So Eric has been in this industry in food service for a long time, into manpower. He is involved in a lot of food service industry. So it is a great help. Yes, we face our own challenges after we team up together as one to do this program, not to be as competitors, but let's collaborate together. We can feel that we are also pressured in the sense not between both of us. It is the external force. We have a lot of people who try to undermine what we are trying to do. So, but we keep pushing, and we see great success. And I think our advantage now is we are signing up with more universities. We are creating more avenues for students under this Malaysian Industrial Attachment Training Program, where education is at your doorstep. So you needn't have to travel to, you needn't have to go out of your house looking for a program. It is near there. You can register, come to Kuala Lumpur, and start moving. This is something new that we want to do. We want to move this on a stronger approach. So, but I have to thank Eric, because between me and Eric is the heaven and I'm the hell. So he's known as Pastor Eric, and a great guy to work with, and a nice guy to this one. So is there any question? Selva Malar, any question from Selva Malar of NCSM?
No, everything is fine.
Yeah, because otherwise a lot of questions will be coming through the WhatsApp. So if there's nothing, I take this opportunity to thank all of you. Thank you, Dr. Murali. Thank you, Dr. Roshdi. And thank you, Haley. Haley is the one who did this from the back end. And also thank you to Malar for making this possible. And also Eric, who has been very supportive. Basically he has been quiet the last 1 week because he was unwell. So Nice to see you back, Harry, and thank you, and wish you all the best. Stay safe, and see you all soon. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
You all have a great